penis.
Welcome once again on the bridge of the Hot Gates. Still, the new one is under renovation, under repairs, with the crew just hanging about, with the new mastiffs, good boys.
The bestest of boys. If
I've not brought them into combat yet, but one day I will.
And we are a few Space Marines short this time.
Yeah.
they were blown up.
Yeah. By a certain player
Yes,
who led them to their deaths.
yes, the player that decided to fuck off halfway through the fight.
Oh, there was no way I was able to do anything in there because there's no heavy equipment down. Like phase 1, I was doing what, 10 damage per?
Yeah, depending on the rolls, yeah.
Yeah, like I was
It's
rolling
not
high. I was
my
doing.
fault. I built Ramrock to punch good.
Yeah, but it was like phase 2, I was doing nothing, so I'll be like, yeah, no, my character knows he's doing fuck all, he's getting the fuck out of his men. That's called forced preservation, for the simple fact of the matter is, there's an alt wag bearing down and there ain't no fucking way I'm losing my engineers. If it's a throwaway regiment I had, sure. But nope.
But not your best boys.
No more core boys. Which isn't heresy. That's yeah, you made a smart choice because there's a fucking OP monster that's needed an orbital bombardment to stop.
Sadly, I couldn't parry it because it was at least two sizes bigger than me.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But if I knew I was able to do some damage, I would have fought it. But no. After phase 1, I knew, I'm like, no, there ain't no fucking way.
Ain't no mountain.
What has Leonidas been doing?
You'll need to share your screen for the stream.
What,
But
for the regimental assets on Discord? Whoops.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
But I have basically reorganized all the defenses of the world. Of my worlds. Like, every world has at least 1,000 guns on it. Artillery guns. PDF forces are bolstered, everything like that. Because alt wag coming down on us. Reorganise the trade routes to make sure food and everything's being stockpiled. And moving Thorn, Adept Thorn, and my niece with the first line, the first brawl line infantry, not the light infantry, the line infantry, to the world with 1,000 artillery guns because I need to place them somewhere.
On the front lines. On the front lines.
Oh no, we'll get to that. While they begin to research this world to find out if there's any lost tech and whatever, and to do a proper evaluation on it, whether it's worth colonising as a capital world, because I'm interested in the water source we found here. Because it makes people do weird stuff. So that could be useful. And that's everything from the logistical front. I don't think I'm missing anything. Like, every world has sabers, everything. It's going to be really tough to break these worlds. Like, the Force World alone, despite it only being up and running for a month, or a month into its repair, has 2,000 artillery guns on it. And my space station has 1,000 artillery guns on it. Don't ask me why.
I'm confused as how artillery guns work in space.
Oh, you see, a helpful crowd control during security checkpoints.
Okay.
You ain't gonna try and, cram something up, cram a relic up your anus and get it through customs when there's an artillery gun pointing at you at point blank range.
Not with that attitude. I'm sure there's someone that finds that kinky.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? But there's also saber platforms on them, and the AA ones also on them, pointing at the crowd as well. Because I recently discovered that it's the only space station in the sector, or subsector. So that's a vital space station where I'm gonna need to buff it up even more.
Okay.
Yeah, these worlds are a wag magnet, but also tough.
Woogity woggity.
Yeah, tough nut to crack.
Unfortunately, you do realise that means because you've made them fortified, that does mean orcs more likely to attack, right?
Yeah, but the best fortified planet for them to attack is the agricultural world, and that's a bad idea. There's like 9 million reservists sitting in that world, with like 2 million active PDF who have been drilling constantly for the past 2 years.
Alright.
In game. So. Yeah, it's a bad idea. Because the Kodesh cabbage huller that I invented, where every tractor has a las cannon,
Lovely.
or a heavy stubber, or a multi-laser.
Yes, for those
Combine
particularly-
harvesters get turned into
yes.
troop transports.
Yes, for those particularly stubborn crops.
Yeah. Basically, I've adopted the Swiss Army, British Territorial Army model there. Like, every civilian in the like, the meme of in America is you don't invade America because there's a gun behind every blade of grass. Well, in every cabbage patch, there's a las cannon.
That's not concerning at all.
Well, it's like it's the most vital link in my chain. Like, that goes, my protectorate starves.
True.
And indeed, there is a word of recent war activity in the area. You are informed by your Voxmaster. An Imperial ship has contacted you. It is a small barge, just barely has enough guns on it to keep it safe from meteorites and comets. And they are nearing your position for, well, not reinforcement, more like to save themselves. They are running away from the orcs.
Before I answer that distress call, I will say that I have sent out the 9th Regiment of the Tartarus Artillery, but I've broken them down into 100 guns. So there's essentially 10 regiments have sent out 100 guns big.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of sending out one big massive 1,000 gun regiment, I'm sending out 10 smaller regiments to help the entire front out, from the Burning Angels and their little shenanigans to the Imperial Guard. Just to slow this fucking thing down. While I mobilise and try and get more stuff.
Okay.
But, what's the... So could you repeat what the Vox was saying?
An allied ship is retreating your way. And they are in long range, Vox range, basically.
Move to intercept, but also scan for orcs.
No orcs sighted, my lord.
Assume there's orcs. There's always orcs. I will tell the ship that for security reasons, because I believe we're still in the we still in the system where the research world is.
Yeah.
Yeah. This. I'm treating this system as it locked down, so it's like prepared to be intercepted and boarded. Because I'm assuming it's House Marty.
Well, they will be receiving you. Their guns are out of ammo. They can only use their lance batteries. And they also are at a very low personnel count. There is this vessel would require a crew of a few thousand people.
What type of ship is it? Just a trade?
It's a small barge.
Small barge. Might be worth bringing into the fleet as a as a troop transporter.
This kind of ship usually has thousands of people for crew, and this one has less than 4,000 people on it. Survivors of encounters with orcs.
But I will board the ship and I will meet the captain. I will have my 5 mastiffs with me. Because
Eeny,
nothing
meeny, miny,
says
moe.
I'm here to. Nothing says I'm here to help you. Like 5 dogs with fear 2, and a man with fear 1 just walking around up to you. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy, Charlie?
You make it to the Imperial ship. And you meet the distraught Imperial forces. They're not even...
Hang on a minute. That's
Oh shit! What the fuck?
that doesn't look right.
That's mutants! Kill them all!
Shit, they're harboring the unclean.
Fucking mutants!
Children. Look what you made me do now.
Sorry, Dad.
So if I'm understanding correctly, as you're setting this up, the barge as it stands right now is basically a husk.
Yeah, it barely has enough crew to go around. And it's not military personnel, it's civilians, yeah. Injured people that have either survived or are dead and await their final rites at a shrine world or something.
So yeah, I'm stuck at like 99% loaded.
Yeah, that's weird.
So
And
Ooh,
There
no,
is
general.
there's two Imperial commanders aboard this ship.
Yeah.
One is badly injured and is carried around by servitors, basically, and is hooked up to life preservation systems.
You might be a
Shit.
little bit fucked then.
Few augments will help that out. I've got plenty. I've got augments for days. I've got bionic hearts sitting around. Does he want one of them?
They're just lying around. They keep multiplying.
Yeah. My character's bought a lot of random shit for bulk buying. Like, just in case my old heart gives out, you know.
Shit,
My
the
old
bionic,
bionic heart.
shit, the bionic hearts have gained legs. They're just wandering around the ship.
Plus, I always stockpile bionics just in case for stuff like this, because I've got like bionic limbs, bionic arms as well, just lying around.
The other one is healthy.
I will say the one that's
looking good.
The one that's being carried around with servitors, I will say, it's clearly you require medical help. I have bionic arms and hearts available. Do you want them?
Well, if I don't make it out,
I
they'll
have a med.
even make me into a servitor. I don't care. I just want to see those orcs obliterated, burnt.
I'll hand you over to my med team. They will at least get you in walking shape, more like crawling shape, because I don't have bionic legs. It's the only
Give them
thing I don't have. I've got bionic lungs,
Give
bionic
them
legs.
capital tracks.
The only thing my character doesn't have in stock is bionic legs.
How come?
Because I haven't equipped myself with bionic legs yet.
Robots in disguise.
But I'll hand him over and I'll be like, who's actually in charge of this vessel? Because custom dictates that I speak to the captain. Don't tell me it's the cripple.
No, it's the other one. It is I.
How polite.
What is your name, good sir?
Phineas Heron.
Phineas Heron, Captain Heron. Give me a sit rep. I have sent out multiple regiments, 10 artillery regiments to aid the Imperial forces around the sector.
I'm
And,
afraid, however many forces were in this side around these stellar systems have been routed. We were fighting against the Tau when a huge, really massive Wa headed our way and obliterated the Tau. We very narrowly made it out. May the Emperor preserve us. We have far worse enemies than the Tau in this sector.
You know, he says, like, you're not wrong, but Xenos are Xenos. Still die, but Gilliman has a habit of slapping allies on them. Temporary, but yeah. I mean, useful idiots to tell, anyways.
Yeah. Unfortunately for us, we didn't even come close to the main force of the Wa, so that we might have taken on their leader head on and cut the head of the snake before it went out of hand. Instead, we have with us someone who did. Some individuals that have survived the encounter with the orcs. Despite the differences we might have, they proved themselves very useful allies in these trying times. If it wasn't for them, this ship, with its crews and all of us on it, would have been but dust in the void. It is great shame to say this, but we were saved by Xenos.
You know, you're just thinking is like, technically, Captain, you broke the law for conversating with Xenos, but under the circumstances, this is one of those grey areas where it's a live and let live type situation. I will pardon you for that crime because I've worked with Xenos, usually temporary, but I understand. I think they all should die, but sometimes you just kind of have to put up with them.
I know
Because
that they suffer in this alliance as much as we do. But it is a necessary evil. For to waste the lives of the Emperor's loyal subjects is heresy.
Oh yeah, I agree. That's why I was thinking about starting a Xeno Corps or a Xeno Regiment. Or an auxiliary group, you know. To just throw them at the line and then throw the penals at the line. And then leave like the, you know, actual proper regiments last. Like meat shield, meat shield, meat shield tactics.
Range finders for the range finders.
Yes. But
Fodder for the cannon fodder.
Yeah. Got to find out where the enemy's positions are. But you know how it is.
Oh, I know.
Galaxy would be a safer place if they're all dead.
Indeed.
But I'm a pragmatic man. Sure, my reputation says that. It might not. I heard that people think I'm a profit monger.
I've heard you're a dick.
Oh, I'm a big dick.
And the Tau reveals himself.
Do you mind if I
Perched.
rock up in the battle in the battle suit?
Sure. Perched just on the side of the room, on this platform here.
Oh god damn it! I look so small compared to everyone else right now. Battle suit is supposed to be enormous.
Yeah.
Eh.
Something like that.
Maybe
What's-
a smidge bigger. I don't know.
Which smart is it again?
It is the broadside suit.
Broadside. Yeah.
That's the second suit.
Because I can't fly. Remember? There we go. There's the big boy.
I'm like, You can just see Leonidas isn't phased. Man saw demon princes. He ain't phased.
Hmm. Greetings, Rouge Trader.
Rouge trader?
Rouge Trader. That is how you pronounce it, correct?
No.
Hmm.
Rogue trader. Or just
don't
call me
believe-
Lord Commander.
I will call you. Hmm.
That is too big.
Ah.
Lord Commander.
Very well then, Lord Commander.
Like this.
You may refer to me as Thelverdam.
The no.
What do you mean, no?
The character can't say it. Like
Enunciate, man. Enunciate. Thelverdam.
no.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna call you Dan.
I do not care for this name.
Velvedan.
Yes. Correct. You just see the battle suit just doing a very sarcastic slow clap.
I'm gonna like you.
Say again, Leo, sorry?
Nothing.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said, sorry.
No, you weren't meant to. It was one of those. Huh?
Hmm. Yes, but I have saved these humans. Or I believed it was the correct course of action at the time.
It was.
Thank you, fuck, what's the captain's name again? Hints. Thank you, Heran.
It was our only means of survival, and I would not fall to the hands of orcs.
I intend to make right our mistake of I intend to correct the shame of fleeing someday.
It was not fleeing. It was tactical
withdrawal.
repositioning.
Yes, it was
Yes.
repositioning to another system.
But now that we have our friend here, we can potentially take the fight back to them.
Almost. Almost there.
Almost.
Couple of things I have to do, but I'm almost there.
How almost are we?
I just need to talk to a robot friend of mine. Because Las Rifle's mighty weapon. And I need them, but I think it's time for my at least one or two of my regiments to get a later upgrade. Other than that, they're practically good to go.
Quick question, Para. How many battle suits do I have at my command?
Let's say 6.
I have 6 battle suits at my command, and any infantry, or is it just battle suits and engineers?
Battlesuits and their engineers, yes.
Cool. I have 6 battle suits at my command.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
When I tell her the regiment, it's 35,000 men for me.
Cool. And yet you're within arm's reach of me.
And?
I feel like artillery is not particularly useful, especially when you're face to face like this.
Depends.
Depends.
You've not heard of me, have you?
I have heard rumors through the grapevine that you leave noble warriors to die.
Yeah, but I also lead criminals to die as rangefinders.
I'm not a criminal.
Eh, subjective.
I am a noble battlesuit pilot.
For your culture, yes.
In any culture.
No.
Only those highly skilled may don the battlesuit.
1,000 las rifles will take it down.
If they have a chance to shoot.
You know, it's just like
Everyone loves a good dick measuring contest.
you're talking to a man here who's like volume of fire wet. Good luck. Good luck surviving a saturation bombardment.
But sir, in melee, a lasgun's just a hunk of metal.
But I had the trusty shovel.
Hmm.
Yeah, you can't beat the Krieg shovel.
Very well. Enough of this dick measuring contest, Sir Trader. Are we allowed upon thine ship?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to arrange a toll for this one. Command Captain. The line infantry. I'm in the process of recolonizing this world, this research world. Place my niece in charge. She will make sure your people are fed, looked after, and if you have any technical expertise or skilled individuals in the art of research or technical support, be mostly suited down there. But if you have anyone who's wanting to take the fight back to the orcs,
We
I'm always
merely
hiring.
have unskilled laborers on the ship.
Unskilled labourers are still labourers.
That is
Great
all
sneak
we
move.
can offer.
That's fine. I will leave the ship and your people here so that they can help my niece bring the engineers down in that world, bring the planet back online. Even though yous are unskilled, trees need felling.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you are well protected. There is 5,000 line infantry down there, 1,000 artillery guns, 100 rocket there, and about 100 saber platforms. How does he react when I said there's 1,000 artillery guns down there?
How does he react?
We could have used those when the orcs were coming en masse in our positions.
I was unaware that the orcs were
But you knew they were coming,
coming.
did you not?
Not until recently.
The
What was
Waz
that?
movements have been swifter than previously observed for orcs. Something must be driving them. Something. Or someone.
Maybe me.
I will take the head of this of their leader.
Leonidas thinks he's like, it's probably me.
Well, are you the leader or?
No, he's like, something or someone's driving them towards him. Like, it's probably me. But once I have spoken to a friend of mine, I will be going to one of the most critical planets that's needed to be helped. I just need to figure out what planet that is, so I have to also talk to a space marine.
The Starfleet, you say?
Yes.
Fine warrior culture.
He's just like, Lena is just like, it doesn't go over his head, but he's like, that's not important. To this conversation, it's not important to the substance of conversation. And he's like, once we're done with that, I'll talk to him and figure out where we needed most, because I've been slowly mobilising my regiments and houses when I was made aware of the situation because I was about to take an Astartes homeworld.
If this was a Tau fleet, it would have mobilized already.
But it would have taken you about 50 years to reach the destination.
But the point being is that we'd be already ready.
You try mobilising 100,000 men from one world.
Maybe one day, but not this day.
It's like, well, Tau perception of scale is way off. This ain't no small fleet movement, bud. This is...
Tis a crusade.
It's mobilisation for defence. That's what's happening. But it's like, you can... He walks over to his ship and say there's about 6 battleship...
Seven if you include Thel.
There's 7 Tau battle suits coming aboard with... He counts the engineers. How many engineers?
22.
22 engineers. I believe the refrigerator is a good place for them. Or the cargo hold. Cargo hold. Place them in the cargo hold.
As long as we get food and water, we shall be fine.
An audible sigh. He just walks with his mastiffs going... Just like...
I'm going to turn briefly to the captain and ask if all road traders are this obstinate.
Levi's is actually tame.
There are ones that are way worse.
Ah. Then I pray that I do not meet these individuals.
And, to tell you the truth, I'm pretty sure they would make it so that you wouldn't. There are others that would put you in a cage and have burning coals under your feet so you would dance for them.
I don't have feet, I have hooves.
Regardless. Then they would put horseshoes on your hooves, so you would make clickety-clackety noises as you did so.
I would rather die and take as many of them with me as I can before that would happen.
My thoughts exactly.
Better to die free than live as a slave.
That's why I always carry an atomic bomb in my pocket so I can detonate myself.
Leonardo stops like, you have an atomic bomb in your pocket? How much?
It's not for sale.
I'll give you a planetary governorship.
You can point me towards the orcs, and then I would be willing to detonate it myself.
Please do not do that. I'm sure you're a waste of valuable skills and experiences.
I have vowed that I will take revenge for all the men lost to the orc war.
Wiggity wah.
You're welcome aboard, Captain, if you wish to fight.
I do not wish to fight. I wish to kill and exterminate orcs. I do not care
Same thing.
for the glory or the valor. I only want to see this vile race exterminated.
Go to the barracks, find Captain Alexos. He will give you some equipment and gear. Because we're about to head there once I make a stop or two.
Excellent. I shall gather my colleagues and go to the cargo hold.
Oh, and I quickly call Alexos and goes, okay, there's going to be a captain coming your way. He's got an atomic bomb in his pocket.
Be nice.
Yeah, be nice. And make sure the tower under guard so the crew doesn't kill them.
Good fucking luck.
Roger that, sir.
The other guy's getting his bionic arms and bionic heart and lungs installed.
Astartes, ho!
To the hot gates.
I'm gonna be lurking in the cargo hold with my boys, unless I'm needed on the bridge.
I mean, this is where the things get weird. You would see it on the ship. It's like for a civil, because technically it's a civilian vessel. It's ranked military, but at the same time, it's not so restricted to the point where you can only go here and you can go here. It has mingle spaces, and you aren't confined there.
I mean, you have said you did say put us on the guard, so I'm assuming we are confined.
No, it's more like they're there to make sure you don't get.
Oh, but
I literally said to make sure the crew doesn't kill you.
In which case, then I'm choosing to misunderstand what you meant.
No. My character's a dick, but he's like, yeah, this guy's military trained. He's going to be useful.
Basically, you're trying to requisition resources from the guards to essentially fix up our war gear.
Well, that's for your engineers. You just have to actually say what you need to my character. Other than that, he'll assume it's fine.
Various materials.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything to him.
I'm just saying, just miscellaneous stuff.
And you have to say to the quartermaster then. Which requires you to go to the barracks.
Fine, we'll make do. It means talking to people.
It's one of these things where you don't get it. I'm not being a dick, it's just like...
No, I know. I'm assuming that the guards say, if you want anything, you have to go talk to the quartermaster.
Now, if you talk to them, aye. If you don't...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I essentially go up to one of the guards and ask, can we get various materials? Which they'll probably respond with, nah, you have to go to talk to the quartermaster. Cool, where's the quartermaster?
Barracks.
Cool, lead the way.
They don't, because it's like, you need to lead the way.
I don't know where the barracks is. I don't know where the barracks is!
On this ship, the barracks comes to you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like it's all around you, because you would put, when you walk into the cargo hold, you would see artillery guns and chimeras just in the hallway.
Alright. Cool. In which case then I acquire the various materials I need for repairs and shit.
Here you go.
Huzzah! Materials!
Wait, are they in the kitchen? Oh my god, they're in the kitchen.
We're shitting in the stew.
Yeah, not my stew. I've been making that for 3 weeks.
It's my stew now. Fuck off. I'm annexing it.
Ah! But I will tell the Void Man, the Voids, that we're heading to Macedon,
Mm-hmm.
and then as we're going at the system to transition into warp space, I will try and get a astropathic message to the Burning Angels, saying, "Where do you need us? I am coming in with reinforcements, and 10 artillery regiments are en route."
The message is successfully sent.
Oh my god, the astropaths work today.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck. It's like, when Mayor Knight sends a message, it'll be like, oh fuck. When he receives a message, it's like, oh fuck.
And my astropath's dead again. Shit.
Yeah. It's like they either die, or it doesn't receive.
Or they summon a demon.
Yeah, that's happened.
Cool. Where do the fancy men need us, Mister the Para?
The Burning Angels will be moving against the planet Hemail.
Is that what they require us?
Yes. They want you to transport equipment, tanks, guns, small arms, resources, ammunition, and personnel.
And I'm assuming they want us to pick that up at the space station on Macedon.
Don't go into Cargo Bay 404.
It's 5. You're on 505.
Oh, okay.
404 is reserved for the AdMech.
We can't find 404 though, sadly.
Yeah. Leonidas doesn't know where it is, but it's somewhere.
It keeps moving around. We don't know how or why.
Well, this ship actually does move around its internals.
Oh fuck.
It can never score a. You can score
It's a
critical hits, but you can never select its.
It's a little bit possessed.
No, it's a feature of the ship.
It's not a bug, it's a feature.
Where the internals literally move around all the time.
Yeah, no. Basically, Thel and his boys are getting ready to go, to do an airdrop on the place we're going.
Oh, we've got to Macedon first, mate. I need to talk to the man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We still need to prep ourselves.
Yeah. But I will tell the Burning Angels that I will make the requisition at Macedon, and I'll pick it up there because that's where I'm heading. Before heading to them.
That is acceptable.
And I will divert the regiments. Like I think I was sending 2 artillery regiments with them. There, so 2 of the ships that are carrying them will be heading straight to that planet, waiting to land. At least after the void battle's confirmed won. You know, I'm not just going to send a troop transport in there to get fucking chewed.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like,
The Burning Angels can provide substantial void support so that vessels can re-enter real space around the planet safely and unload their cargo.
and that's the case, then tell them engineers are also like, I'm just going to send like all the attachments for the regiments I carry on my ship. So various, like, I'm just basically like 2, 3, 4,000 guns are going to get sent. Artillery guns, like 400 rocket artillery and a Baneblade. And like
A Baneblade.
256 tanks. I'm sending a tank regiment. I'm basically sending my elite corps, but the first Wastelanders and what do you call them? The 300 are on the hot gates. Because if they can keep the void lanes open, then I'm just going to send everything in at the one go.
I know when we start coming across town, I'm going to try and acquire more battlesuits and battlesuit pilots.
Yeah. And I am also going to tell them that, hey, I've got Tau battle.
They're mercenaries. Don't shoot.
Yeah, they're auxiliary. I've started the Peloponnesian Foreign Legion. Consists of Xenos.
Anything,
legal warrant of trade.
anything to get the orc filth off our planets, of our system.
Oh, and 2 of your brothers have died. Sorry.
just all
Did they die valiant deaths on the battlefield?
I nuked them from orbit.
They got mauled to death by some really overpowered bug that my weapons didn't do anything, and when they died, I orbital bombarded the entire area they were in to make sure that thing was fucking dead. sounds valiant.
Their Zin
I
seed
honestly-
and their relics have forever been lost to our chapter.
Yeah, dick.
But in return, I have pledged 5% of my resources, my entire protector's resources, yearly to rebuild those Terminator suits that is lost. And as penance, I'm going to retake the Crimson Guard's homeworld and rescue the Gene Seed there. Once I've helped out on this planet.
Oh, plenty. An opportunity to loot for the town. Excellent.
Yeah, and I'm basically saying once I've helped you out here, stabilize the area, I am going to make penance by retaking your brother's. I don't know what they would call it. Yeah, sister chapter, homeworld, so you can secure their Gene Seed and their relics.
Not
So
if I
it's
get
like-
the relic. Not if I get the relics first.
Yeah, you will not. That will start a fight. I'm just.
But I want to reverse engineer Space Marine tech and
Yeah,
just
no.
I want to duct tape it to the battle suit.
I'd make it here. That's all I'm saying. You're talking to an I'd make it here.
What you don't know won't hurt you.
But yeah, I basically said I'll secure the homeworld for you, their homeworld for you, so you're no longer battle barge bound, and you get all the relics and Gene Seed.
These better not be empty words, rogue trader. I may be fervent on killing Xenos, but traitors do not suffer better fates at my hands.
I'm not a shooter, but I don't actually say that to him. I'm just like saying he's saying that to his head. But it's like that's not empty words. I actually plan on doing that. I keep my promise. Ask my agricultural world. I said I would militarize them, and I militarized them.
I pray to the Emperor that your will come through with your plan. Otherwise, we are in greater danger than we are already.
My entire protectorate's currently mobilizing, and we'll be sending regiments out to aid the entire front. It's just going to take a little bit of time.
Fast forward until everything's sorted.
Basically fast forward until we reach Macedon so I can pick up their stuff and try and strike a deal with the AdMech.
I'm guessing you're just ignoring the Tau in the basement.
Is there a reason for my character to talk to you?
Don't think so.
Yeah.
We're just making sure everything, all our war gear is in tip top shape.
Yeah. It's one of these cases where, as a player, I want to learn about your character, but at the moment it's like I don't really need to talk to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless there's something you want to talk to the Unites about.
Not off the top of my head right now, because we're just trying to make sure all my dudes are ready to rock.
Yeah.
If you went down there, you might also discover that we're actually building down there as well, just tower buildings.
I'm just. So just like, don't touch the tech in there.
Too late. We've touched it.
Push them!
That's your toaster.
It's not toasted now.
You're probably been placed in an area that doesn't have any like arco tech or secret tech in it.
Yeah, that's fine. We're just building homes and barracks for ourselves.
Yeah, no, it's just a fucking cargo hold that you guys are in. Like, there's nothing important in there.
Yeah. No, but we are just making it more homely.
Yeah, he doesn't care. Oh, yeah, whatever.
You should maybe start to worry if you ever start seeing tower drones just floating down your corridor.
If the crew starts experiencing human rights.
What the fuck is that?
The Union has risen.
The only restrictions he will say is don't spread your ideology around.
Alright, but we may require some of your technology to fix our technology.
I talked to the tech priest about that one. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot barge pole.
So the navigators do their job, and you make it to the void station,
In space.
where a bunch of Asura Militarum ships would be. But as you have been informed by the captain you just met, Phineas, they suffered heavy losses, and the only vessel that has made it is the one they were on, named the Golden Seagull.
Around.
The Golden Seagull. And its sister ship, the Aluminium Albatross.
And its cousin ship known as Ravenclaw.
It's
Yes.
it's what's called as just seagull screeching.
From the shipyard.
Glasgow.
No, I was thinking about something bird there, but I forgot its name. The one that delivers babies.
Not the pelican, a stork.
Yeah, Stork. Yeah, from the sister ship, from the shipyard Stork.
Is the station crawling with orcs or?
The ship is not crawling with orcs, no.
Okay.
No, I will just ask what's up with them. Like, hey, you guys okay? Do you guys need reinforcements? What's going on here? I need information before I pick up the equipment.
There's been a lot of material and personnel coming through the station. Of course, there are a lot of active war zones around here. And, well, we do not have enough info about what and who needs it the most.
We are heading to Hamel. Burning Angels are targeting that planet as a critical asset.
I see. He runs the info through a cogitator, and you can get all this stuff. You can get all the material you need and the personnel. You only have to sign here. You have to make a profit factor check. Plus 10.
Plus 10s, that's... So I'm making an influence check.
Yes.
So that's 83. Because it's an influence check, it's an effect of, even though it's 83, 90, and it's an effect of 103 because I add 2 DOS. Because of Legend of the Expanse. It's in Into the Storm, you can check it out.
Yeah.
1D100. Target 83. That did not work. Oops. Just copying and pasting that.
You're rolling in the hints, yeah.
Yeah, I just
Ro-
I didn't know what tab I was in there. I'll delete that later.
But there's
Rolling-
plenty of dice here.
Rolling in the hints sounds like a music video title.
So that's 60,
Rolling in the
70,
head.
80. That's 4 degrees of success.
Okay. You are given your requested supplies, and you can see that there are other people also acquiring stuff from this station. And
Oh,
it is House Marti that is supplying a lot of active war zones through this station.
I can't touch them right now. I will later. I'm going to go to House Marty and go ceasefire. Bigger fish to fry.
The representative of House Marti that is present there, making the dealings, says we cannot let all the other war zones collapse, all the other battlefields fall, and most importantly, we cannot let our customers down.
Of course. So he puts his hand out and go, we'll continue our fight later.
I have no quarrel with you, Lord Leonidas. I'm merely doing my job.
I'm just letting you know that as far as I'm concerned, I will not be requisitioning your ships without your permission. Hinting that, yeah, I kind of fucking row up 2 cruisers, handed one over to the Navy, and kind of stole a couple of your trade fleets earlier. Like, you might have heard about it. Like, and he's like, hey, we can continue our fight after we've dealt with the orcs.
Yes,
More
the
profit in that way.
the orcs are a significant hindrance to our businesses here. And ships might change hands. But remember, after all this is done and the green tide has receded, then we shall all return to our normal peacekeeping void time trade.
Oh yes, totally. While this ceasefire is on, you may resupply at my agricultural world at mates rates, taxation at plus 10% of cost. I.e. the cost how much it produces, and then plus 10% on there. So if it costs like 100 drones to make a ton, it'll be 110 our charge. Basically, I've been undercutting House Martin and everything so fucking much where it's like, fuck. Dick.
Increasing the cost of very basic needs is only going to hurt the people needing these supplies, because House Marti will merely be the transporters of such goods. If if the producer is charging through the roof, then it
No,
is
plus
only
10%. Plus 10% of cost.
yeah.
And if it cost 100 to make, he's like 10%. He's like, mate, that's under market rate. I just say that to him, was like, I'm charging under market rate.
Of course, I know you have been providing people of this sector with goods at very favorable prices.
Yeah. Sometimes I just give it away.
It is evident that you look the part. You could be mistaken for one of them.
One of who?
One of the everyday loyal subject of the Emperor, the everyday man the common folk,
One
the
of the
guardsmen.
poor.
Yeah, but he is saying it in a backhanded compliment way.
Yeah, it's like, you're a fucking dick for undercutting us, you prick. But I can't attack you right now because you're technically on crusade, you prick. And you legally can attack us because you've got a letter of marks, you prick.
You have been given the traders the duty to pacify this sector and deal with any and all enemies, stabilize it.
Been doing a pretty good job. Span of 2 years, I established a protector of 7 planets. And, oh, yes, I just started colonizing another world. And retook
Stop
a Forge
bragging.
world. That's the dick measuring contest. But, alas, we're all just loyal Imperial subjects. I have to make a quick phone call with a friend. But you are welcome to get the favourable mates rates. And while you're in service of the Navy, you will receive naval preferential treatment so long as the ship is verified as in naval service, where you will get resupplied and repaired at naval rates, which is at cost.
I will let you know that the Navy is very good customers of ours.
Excellent customer of mine. I recently donated a cruiser to them.
Oh yes, a single cruiser. I see. We have been keeping their regiments well equipped with the best of equipments. We have helped so many guardsmen kill
So
the
I-
enemies of the Imperium. What is a ship going to offer the
secure trade routes.
personnel on the field? But that is
Oh,
already accomplished.
Well, I just recently sent 1,000 artillery guns out.
Oh, that
In fact,
is cute, very cute.
I have sent out a Baneblade.
Yes, a
And-
single Bane blade.
Oh no, mate, that's big deal.
I will let you know, Leonidas, that our house has provided the Space Marines of this sector with, let me tell you, a Land Raider. Maybe if you weren't giving away your goods, you could have saved up for such big deals yourself.
Para died.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Dick.
No,
Yeah.
Para. Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
Like, dick measuring contest.
Yeah.
So it is.
If
It's
you
illegal.
had been making more profitable deals, you might have been able to provide such equipment for your customers too.
Oh well, you know, I've been mainly ploughing all my resources into rebuilding a Forge world that I took single-handedly with my regiments.
You are known to be the down in the nitty-gritty sides of things, and you have the smell to tell.
Oh, well. At least I have 2 heirs. One's currently on latrine duty with a latrine duty, and the other one's currently sitting in prison. I believe their second name is Marty.
Oh, the princes of the house. So full of life, they always find themselves in the most unbelievable of circumstances. I'm
Oh,
sure.
don't worry, dear.
I'm sure they can find their way out of there, and they might have been enjoying their time in your dungeons, playing away their family fortune in games of dice, luck, and they have also been known to partake in fights, in bouts of strength and dexterity, like common pugilists.
Oh. Well, all I can say, one is currently has a golden bomb collar strapped to his neck and has been conscripted into the penal regiment.
Most unfortunate.
Yes, because I found xenotech in his ship.
Not like you're not. It's not so you're guilty of that shit at the moment, is it?
Ah, you see, but I'm under sanctioning.
I've actually got sanctions, Enos, I believe.
Yeah, like, you're sanctioned.
Do I,
There's a difference.
did I buy sanctions, Enos? Actually, that's actually a very good thought.
I can just sanction you anyway, so it's fine.
All right, no, I did not buy sanctions, Enos, because I didn't have the XP and I wanted to get other stuff.
And I can sanction you, it's easy enough.
Ew.
Requires a branding.
Ew.
But no, it's like the special circumstances surrounding you, so it's like, eh. So I'm a man of the law, but alas, I have to go to Forgeworld Macedon.
Just ignore the tower in the basement.
Yes, ignore the town in the basement with the 6 battle suits and 22 engineers.
Seven battle suits.
7 battle suits. Sorry, my implants in my head are going haywire. Because I'm more machine than man, I'm pretty sure there's about 55% of my brain left.
Don't mind us. We're just slowly but surely building a battle suit workshop to make more.
Yes.
With
But alas,
paper straws and bolts.
I will consider us
Rainbow tubes.
I would consider us at peace or a ceasefire. I have to go talk to my Mechanicus friends.
Oh, how smart. He has never acted aggressively towards any loyal servants of the Emperor. There is no need to call anything a ceasefire. There has never been a war between our houses
I'm gonna,
or any other house.
I'm gonna shake his hand. You know, like goodbye. I'm gonna pull him in nicely, and go. Your house tried to assassinate my niece, and she's with me right now. And by the way, if I didn't have to take care of this greenhouse or green skin horde, I'll be wiping the floor with your entire fucking house right now. But alas, we know there's no such thing as hot war traders. They're like, we don't go to war with each other. We're loyal. And in my power armor, I'm just slowly crushing his hand.
You can see
yes.
his grimace, he's hurting.
Yeah, I'm like, and I just break his hand, but do it in such a way where he can't actually yell put. Like, you know, it's like slowly crushing and you just hear it break. And I'm like, but my 15 years plus in the Astra Militarum has taught me one thing. The men of my homeworld. This is a Tuesday morning.
He holds his broken hand. It is a shame, Leonidas. Houses like yours come and go. There are so many accounted in the annals of history. You will be just one of them. A bright star that burns so fast.
This is a space station I own, innit?
You don't own it?
It's under my...
It is under your protection.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go...
The military personnel on board is yours.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go, well, I'll be careful. Who knows what might be found? I'm just gonna, binaric shriek saying, I believe there's Tau Tech in their hold.
Wait, what?
Xenotech Xenotech in their hold, and I'm gonna have them take out the remaining Necron tech I have stashed in my cargo holds, and say, and mysteriously find it in one of their crates.
Well,
And he sees it. Oh, shame.
fuck,
Looks like I'll be the one to deliver that stuff.
if I knew you had Necron Tech, I would have tried to have acquired some of it.
You never asked.
I didn't know you had Necron Tech.
Yeah, you never asked. I've got Tau Tech lying around in the hold.
I'm calling dibs.
Now you can have it. I can't actually do anything with it because
What Tau Tech do you have?
it's just scrap, essentially.
Good enough.
Scrap drones, scrap rifles, probably scrap armor, that type of thing.
No, it's not scrap. You just don't know how to do shit with it.
No, it's pretty burst because it was salvaged then when I sent 10,000 artillery guns
Alright.
to use to blunt the attack that you get the Tau were doing in the sector.
Moving swiftly on.
Yeah.
Well, if you actually intend to plant Xenotech on the enemy ship, you're gonna have to roll for your cruise stealth.
I take it there's no way I can steal some of it.
No, you don't know what it's there.
It would be a very difficult awareness test.
Alright.
Or tech use.
Like minus
Minus 40.
40
Okay.
or 50.
Cool. I succeed. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As
but good luck getting to it though.
yeah.
I'm gonna ask if I could, in which case I'm gonna quietly. Cool, I'm gonna go stealth mode and acquire
Well,
some.
a successful check is a successful check. You know where it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
But can you get
acquire
to
it.
it?
I'm gonna acquire it before it's all gone, or some of it at least.
I'm not even sure I'm going to do it because I'm just looking. The crew's stealth is not the. I don't think it's the greatest. I think it's-
Mine's actually very good.
Yeah, but that place is under lock and key. With
Not
sensory guns.
when you are going to transport it to a different ship. It has to go out.
I said I wasn't sure because I was looking at them stealth chat, looking at it and go,
Mm-hmm.
It was something I was debating.
Okay. Anyway,
Well, I know.
regardless.
I now know there's Necron Tech on the ship that I'm trying to get to now.
Yes,
Yeah.
you know. You overhear some guardsmen say, "Oh, the new pieces that came with the survivors, are they just like the ones we got already down at the safe? You know, the ones that with the Tesla and the disintegrating ray stuff, the metal man looking ones, the ones with the green lights."
Yeah. Thel's now gonna do a Batman and go full stealth mode to acquire the next some of the Necron stuff. Even if it's just trying to get some of the metal.
That'll be a hellish check, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a security versus the Magus. The Magus's.
I take it I can't use tech use instead.
Thorn, what, the Magus's intelligence?
Yeah.
That'll be Thorn. I'll just pull up his sheet right now.
Tech use, no, because you don't know how to integrate, how to use Imperial technology.
Yeah, good point. I
And
need
his
time to figure it out.
intelligence is 82. His intelligence is 82, and you'll be doing a complete security check, which means you'll be competing against this tech use.
Yeah.
22.
Yeah, in which case, never mind then. Because I don't have security.
And that's not including these half of these fucking talents that I'm looking at. It's actually higher.
Yeah. You see, there's a lot of both mechanical and electrical barriers between you and the juicy Necron loot.
In which case, then I'm going to politely send a Vox message to Leonidas if I can borrow some of the Necron gear.
Your call is important to us. You're currently 59th in queue. Yeah, you'll just be told politely, no.
Yes.
Not right now. It's one of those cases where you do not have the
Okay.
trust.
Okay.
It's not me saying as a player no, it's me saying as a
Yeah,
character, like, why the fuck would I give you that?
To reverse engineer to improve improve your war gear and ship.
Why? Like, yeah, I get the logic behind it, but my guy, it's like, why? You're just being hired. Or you've just been invited to this, like, as far as my character's aware, is you're only sticking around for a campaign. You know, this war campaign, he's like, oh, why would I get access to that?
True. But think of the profit that can be made if you reverse engineer using Necron technology.
Yeah. But my character's not profit motivated.
Okay, cool.
I could have easily been sitting at like 100+ profit factor right now. He's just not profit motivated.
True. Okay.
A player I am, but my character's not.
Anything else happening on the ship?
Probably men.
There are the guardsmen are afraid and at the same time intrigued by you. They've never seen anything like you. Some say that you are member of the Adeptus Astartes, entombed in this metal chassis to serve even after you've fallen in battle.
Yes, I am Dreadnought. In death, even I serve.
Yeah. There is a holy, legendary warrior of the Imperium inside this battle suit.
Look at my fancy blade, I say, igniting the fusion blade.
They are amazed.
Cool. I'm gonna go for a nap. As I go as I head back to my quarters. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna wander around the ship from now on in the battle suit only.
You don't think you can fit?
Well,
True.
there are areas
Okay.
where you cannot go, yes.
I'll go
Places
I
where
can.
they only send children or very small servitors.
Midgets.
Or servo skulls. But there are, well, the majority of the ship is available to you. You can move around.
Yes. Then I will take a wander while Leo is doing his thing.
Oh no, my next stop is there like a Magos or a representative from Macedon, the Forge World here?
There is, yes.
Yes, I will go speak to him.
Mm-hmm.
Or her.
It.
Them. He, she, with a Lascan genitalia. Oh, Paris did.
Can you hear me?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I can hear you. Yes, green. Yeah.
Well, dying para.
This is the Electro Priest who is at the moment responsible for any activities going on at the station.
Well, with my cyber dogs walking up and go, greetings, priest of the Omnisire. You may know me as Leonidas.
Greetings, Lord Trader.
I'm about to embark on a campaign against the Greenskins. And I have been a close adherent with the Cult Mechanicus for several cycles. I've become close to the machine. And so has my men as well. My protectorate has been extremely how would one put this? And I'm saying this in binary chant. Scrackle, scrackle. And I'm like, but open to query. I'm looking for my men to be upgraded with some gifts of the Omnissiah, as the battle we're about to go into. The Laz rifle, although a mighty weapon, is no longer suited for these men's needs.
Heavy
My-
weapons like stationary heavy bolters, las cannons, and autocannons can't be supplied. There is an abundance of them.
No, not so much that. We have autocannons in abundance with our chimeras. We need a new primary weapon and a new primary sidearm. Standard issue. My men and I have discussed it, and we believe, as a sign of devotion to the Omnissiah, to bring the wrath against the Greenskin is the desecration of our technology. We believe radium would best serve their needs, to bring that wrath to them. And I'm prepared to do the necessary rites and offer any assistance in the quest for knowledge that may be required, whether that will be tracking down STCs that may be rumored, or tackle down heretics that the Mechanicus need brought to bear, or brought to justice. I have done many things for the Mechanicus. This is the first time I've asked for stuff.
Still, Lord Trader, what you ask for is only given to select Skitari units. 100% loyal to the Adeptus Mechanicus, wielded by Magi themselves through their Skitari units. Your human soldiers would quickly wither and die using such weapons.
Actually, they have crimson armor, Blade World issued. It's sealed, environmentally sealed. My men have been transitioning from normal humanity to how I describe them as proto-Skitari, or they aim to emulate or even become Skitari. Many of them wish to do so, but they were never born on the right world. I follow the cult Mechanicus and have done for years now. Where the creed failed, logic provided. I had many great Mechanicus friends who have shown me the way. I have learnt binary. I have augmented myself to great extents to show that this is where my loyalties lie. To the point where I have actively sidelined ecclesiastical influence in my world, where I prioritised Mechanicus teachings in the curriculums of the schools, the prayers. Look at my doctrine of the Codex Capitula and my little lasgun, teaching kids the proper rites, how to care and pray to the machine over ecclesiastical nonsense.
Even so, Lord Trader, you are not a member of the Mechanicus. You are not a Archmagus, and only one as such may give the weapons of the Mechanicus. You have been a very loyal companion, a fighter for the Omnissiah, a devoted acolyte of his teachings. But still, you remain an Inquisitor, a Lord Trader, Rogue Trader. You are not a member of the Mechanicus.
And I wish to take the final rites to join the Mechanicus. I have not, although my authorization within the Inquisition is still active, I have not used such powers 5 years in any meaningful way.
That doesn't change anything. That doesn't make you more of a member of a Mechanicus.
I'm asking to join. Because I believe I may be ready. My men are asking to join. Because that's where their faith truly lies, like myself.
You have indeed devoted yourself to the Omnissiah. You have been a very useful tool and have used the gifts given to you properly, correctly. But the initiation is something not to be taken lightly. It is something individuals that wish to be one with the Omnissiah have to go through for years. It is something that will never change for the rest of your life. You will no longer be a rogue trader. You will no longer be an Inquisitor. You will no longer be human. You will no longer be the master of House Laconia if you wish to be one with the Omnissiah. You will be one and only thing. You will be in total unison with the spirit of the Omnissiah. Are you
Basically,
sure you want to continue?
I would not be able to serve the Mechanicus or the Omnissiah in the way that you are suggesting. If radium requires requires so much sacrifice, even though me and my men are prepared to do it, it's not what I'm needed to do right now. Perhaps 100 or 200 years from now. 300, 400 when I am no longer needed in this capacity. If radium is if radium's out of reach, Volkite is not. I believe Lord Gellerman's policy is to bring it back.
Indeed. However, there are very far and few items of such capacity around the sector. And they are sought after by many individuals. From rogue traders such as yourself, to space marine captains and chapter masters, to inquisitors.
basically, the supply and demand is too damn high, and
Yeah, but that's subjective. I can jump the queue here. I'm like, Yeah, there's something. There's something. I am in the process of bringing back a ship. It is being uncovered. It is being found. Its secrets I will hand over to the Mechanicus without me ever knowing. I will act as its custodian, but the ship will belong to the Mechanicus.
The ships already belong to the Mechanicus. Any ancient technology rediscovered is to be examined and made sure that it has remained pure.
Yes, I understand that.
To withhold such relics from the Mechanicus would be heresy and betrayal, Lord Trader.
I'm not withholding it, I'm making sure that such ship and its secrets don't fall in the hands of the Navy, because the Navy, by rights, can take said ship before properly brought online. Me claiming it under my warrant to make sure it doesn't happen, and its secrets, the technology, its history lies solely within the Mechanicus. I am promising exclusive access to it. Because we all know the Inquisition, such as the Order of Hereticus or the Order of Xenos, will be pouring over that ship, thinking every little thing is heretical in nature when they don't understand its gifts.
That is the reason there are members of the Mechanicus aboard every vessel, so that these relics can be accounted for and properly handled.
Yes. But I'm making sure that the Inquisition or the Navy don't lock down said ship before the Treaty of Mars can be invoked.
There are captains of the Imperial Navy that would claim such a ship and not turn it over to the Mechanicus.
Yes, I'm guaranteeing that said ship will be turned over.
Do you have the names of these captains?
I've got Peer Navy, so I imagine I have some names, or at least.
You have many names of captains and generals of the Imperial Guard and the Imperial Navy. You can give him a few names.
Ones I know for certain. I'll give him a few.
Can you?
It's based on rumour and subjection, and based on, hearsay, but it's like one person that will be like, well, this person pissed my brother off, blocked his promotion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying it like, to you, Para. It's like I can give names. It's like, oh, this person, my brother, a follower of the Mechanicus, was blocked simply because of his religious views by a superior who was devoted to the ecclesiarchy. That signals, to me at the very least, stuff like that. Like, a willingness to try and block the Mechanicus from growing. I'm basically trying to get my hands on some more powerful weaponry so I'm not fucking left in the dust.
When you find this ship, bring it over to the station so that Maggie can have a look at it.
That's what I intend to do. My warrant will block access to the Inquisition, but it's not indefinite. But it gives the Mechanicus time.
Time to do what?
To declare custodianship and block it under the Treaty of Mars. Because a ship like this, if legends are to be true, well, it's a political hotmine. How smart he's after it.
You will be doing the Mechanicus a great favor by bringing it in. After that, it will be in the hand of the Archmagos of this sector.
Yeah.
To do what is correct.
And to show that I'm serious about this, I will be taking a loss in all minerals to the Forge World Macedon. I've already decreased the price. Now the price will be below cost. I'm showing you the loyalty, but I'm also showing you that I need the tools to defeat the Greenskin Horde. The Las Rifle, although powerful, will no longer cut it for my men.
Once you have delivered the ship, you will be rewarded. That is a certainty.
I have never asked anything from the Mechanicus, not even when I retook Macedon.
That assumption is false, Lord Leonidas. When you had suffered great losses at the hands of traitors, of heretics, the Mechanicus was swift to reinforce your losses. Many tanks were swiftly directed to you.
Those were reinforced because the Magos reinforced the explorator ship reinforced us itself. I never actually asked for them to do that.
But you still got it. That's the main thing.
Yeah, but it's like I've never actually like, okay, right, I'm trying to cash in my chips so I can actually get some fucking decent weaponry now.
You made the influence test. Do not overextend your reach, Leonidas. Do not sow ingratitude towards the Omnisire and his servants.
Right, Para, I'm just going to cut my losses here because it's clear that I'm not even going to get the opportunity. So I'm just going to go, okay, thank you for your time, Maris. Been up backwards to try and get this stuff.
Give me your name on tech.
Praise be to the Omnisire.
I'm being caught blocked now.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Yeah, then straight to the battlefield now. Picked up everything I need there, walked away empty-handed.
I mean, you got 7 crisis battle suits. That's pretty good.
No, that's your thing. That's not mine.
I know.
like 7 battle suits changes the scale up.
I mean,
Do we get to the delivery point safely, or is it just a bit of a shit show on the way?
first of all, where are you going?
I was about to say Macedon, but we're literally there already.
No, it's like the only we picked up everything we needed, so it's straight to the Burning Angels.
Have you encountered
Mm-hmm.
Go forth, Herr Capitan.
Yeah, straight to that world, Hemel.
I'm bombarded by ads. Give me a moment.
But because I was caught blocked there, I'm going to shift influence a little bit to the ecclesiarchy now and policy making.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah, well, bent a bit backwards to even try and get my hands on some exotic gear.
You're not the only special. You're not the only special boy out there right now.
Yeah, but I'm the only special boy that's fucking made their life easier in the area.
Dun 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 dun. Oh god, I'm still tiny.
Navigator.
Because it's like you're starting like because Bacon, you're starting to feel like unique gear, aren't you?
Sorry.
You're fielding unique gear.
I mean, if I can reverse engineer Necron tech, I can potentially use.
No, I
that
mean in
for-
your battle suits like extremely rare to near unique.
Technically yes,
Hmm.
but it's still Tau tech, so I would argue it's not that bad for me.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to scale up to at least have one unique piece of gear on me.
I mean, the fusion blade is unique, but I have to get in and stab someone in the face for that.
You make
Indeed.
it to the planet of Hamel.
Easy. Ooh. What do we see, fancy man?
After you translate to real space, rather roughly, despite the warp travel being relatively calm and easy, from orbit, you see what looks like an asteroid belt on one side of the planet. All these huge rocks, all these huge comets and meteors. But looking closer, you see individuals on them, you see lights, you see turbines, you see vessels, other vessels, you see gun ports. You see smaller craft flying in and out of them. This is an orc fleet.
Would I be able to? Sorry, brain. Would I be able to find out roughly where the war boss is?
Make a scrutiny check. Do you have any forbidden lore, scholastic lore, alien stuff?
Scrutiny. I have scrutiny.
How's he supposed to figure that out? Looking at the bridge of a window, looking at outside of a window.
I'm assuming I'm looking at reports and that as well.
I haven't even made the sensor. Like I haven't done anything.
That is a pass. Bye.
Do you have the Xenos lore though?
I do not have Xenos law, but that was scrutiny.
Okay. That would impose a minus 30 to your roll.
Okie dokie.
You were destroyed by the orcs, but you don't know much about them.
That's 1 degree of success.
Okay. Well, no proper orc war boss would be found in these rocks. The war boss is not here.
Okay. Does he? Is he aboard the planet?
There is only one way to find that out.
Gonna call Leonidas see if he can bring us closer to the world so we can start scanning.
Yeah, bro, like, first we need to fucking clear out the space.
Ah, good point.
He's like, he's just gonna turn and go, no. Have you ever fought in the void? You fishman?
Have I ever fought in the void, Para?
Probably not.
Alright.
Void battles on foot, let's say, are very, very bad.
Yeah. Just get me aboard one of their ships and I can start taking them apart with my squad.
Have you identified it? No, it's like you've the planet.
I believe the war boss is currently planet side.
I'm assuming because I have Forbidden Laws Xenos that I could easily common Forbidden Laws Xenos, I could easily confirm that.
Making an awareness test with -10.
Awareness test -10. That's 92. Is this the D192? Pass.
Okay.
Like 2 degrees, 1 degree.
This is only a small part of the orc fleet, of the orc war. The war boss is not here yet.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. Is there any other allied ships close by?
Yes.
And can I use to identify with quote unquote the main rock?
Yes, you can easily make out the largest rock out there.
I the largest rock is where the leader is. Well, the leader of this small fleet is.
Currently, yeah.
Most likely.
I'm just gonna. Is there anything large? Am I the largest ship here, or is there anything that's the same size or larger than me?
The Space Marine, some of the Space Marine vessels are bigger than the Hot Gates.
I'm gonna go. Just ping that location and say, "That's I think where you guys should go."
Yes. Twould be good to slaughter the vile greenskins.
Yeah, and I'll be like, "We're gonna go here, i.e., the second biggest rock."
Why not the largest one, Sir Trader?
Because I'm not a glory hound.
Ah.
It's called politics. You let the mechanic be.
Very well then. Let us slaughter the greenskins.
He just goes politics. That's what.
Ah, politics. Can't you just slay your ethereals like what I did?
That would involve killing the High Lords of Terror and a Primarch. No.
Ah, that's bad.
Yes. And then when I'm by with that, I have to go running up and kill some Custodes, and then somehow survive the Golden Throne. It's impossible to kill my Ethereal. I have no intentions of killing him in the first place. You know nothing, Blue Man.
Not yet.
Yes.
What is your course of action?
Head for the second biggest rock.
And board it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ram into it and go, ah! All hands battleships, and basically use the hot gates to just fucking hammer into it, kill as much crew as we can.
I'm gonna get my 6 other brothers ready to rock and roll as soon as we make impact.
Hmm.
We're gonna go for the boss of the rock. Oh, I'm promoted.
Yeah. Do you have vessel models for your
Uh,
other shoots at
Yes.
hand?
Give me a second. I will be back momentarily because I didn't think about that. I apologize.
Well, I do have some town models. I just don't know if I can shoot them out quickly enough.
Loading, 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 loading.
What color is your enclave?
Gray.
Oh, there's a bunch of gray ones.
It's basically, in my mind, it's basically the same color as my battle suit.
Oh, that's gonna fucking slog.
Your battlesuit is red.
No, it's not.
It's got red drapes on it.
You need to add a little bit of color.
Too red.
I have acquired several battle suits.
All right.
Save object, save object. I don't know which one you need. I'm just bringing a variety.
XV-25 stealth shoots.
I'll didn't bring stealth suits. Can I get a quick promotion, please?
Say again?
Can I get a quick promotion to spawn in the things?
Yeah, yeah.
Saved objects. Do. Aha. Do.
And the 22 engineers. Christ, this battlesuit.
I'll just.
Pick 6 of those.
We shall have the sniper boy. We shall have. Do. One more. Let's say, 2 broadsides for giggles.
Leonidas, what are you bringing with you on the boarding action?
Well, the only thing that I can bring with me, like, I don't have any suits or anything. So it'll be the 300 light infantry. Well, this guy's running around with battle suits.
I'm sorry.
I don't know, your hounds, nightmare.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, only things that I can bring with me is the men.
Okay.
Like, it's like we have no weaponry that can actually deal any decent damage to these guys, other than heavy stuff. And it's like, I've got the heavy stuff, and I can't bring a chimera into the rock.
I'm sure you can.
No.
I thought alt rocks were very roomy.
I mean, you can attempt it. It's going to be part of the -20 pilot spacecraft test to make the boarding action.
Pilot spacecraft, that would be...
The guardsmen seeing all the space shoots, all the Tau war shoots.
Done.
How many venerable battle brothers!
Hopefully enough.
7 degrees of success.
Okay. I mean,
The nice thing is they are all enormous as well because they're battle suits.
Yeah, dude, you can't fit that inside a fucking ship for a boarding action.
I'm fairly sure we can attach ourselves to the outside.
you can bring
Outside, yeah.
vehicles on with that many degrees of success.
I don't know how I manage that then.
Magic.
Yeah.
Come, brothers, let us slay the vile greenskin. Good lord, he's huge. Look at my baby suits.
We'll figure the scale later.
Yeah. That's future Para's problem.
It's persistent. We're also going to have men with us, men and women of the Imperium.
300 in Wastelanders. You know Leonidas' code. Women don't fight, men do.
Okay.
Spartan.
Wastelanders.
Women breed, men fight.
Alright.
The men were selected to fight, the women to breed.
Well, I'm definitely not letting you know that at least 2 of my battlesuit pilots are female.
I know, it's like he doesn't give a fuck about other people's culture. Like, that's your culture, man.
In my opinion, until a woman is too big to fight effectively, she can aim properly, she would be in the first on the front lines. But anyway, to each their own.
I'm not. That's my view in real life, but that's not Leon's view. That's not his world's culture's view. You can't continue the civilization if all the women are dead. His world is very patriarchal in nature, but also not. Women run the household. Men run the battlefield.
The battlefield
makes
is my
sense.
home.
Yeah, that makes sense. So women have their power, men have theirs. It's also why my character hasn't set foot in the home world in years. Because like he does not want to fucking touch that bag of worms right now. Because his sister's been running the household.
Just out of curiosity, where are your heavy weapons usually situated in your formation?
Depends on the battlefield.
Shipboarding?
Again, it depends on the battlefield.
Alright.
You know, it's like depends on the map really, and whether I have time to properly set them up or not.
Orcses? Filthy orcses?
Orcs is best.
Jesus Christ, they're falling from the sky.
But no, if I'm able to get chimeras in the Venator vehicles, and I'm bringing them in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm bringing those 4d10s, 3d10 plus 10 weapon man. Again,
Are we using grid, inches or centimeters for measurement?
Let me check that out.
you say that
No centimeters.
battleships are enormous? Bacon, you said your battlesuits are enormous?
Yes, we're all battlesuits are enormous.
We're using
Mhm.
inches.
Cool.
I was just checking something out.
I believe they're all enormous anyway.
Because I want to fire the biggest gun I've got. And I'm just checking if it can even fit.
I mean, I could have technically had a Riptide, but I thought that would have been a bit silly.
Let me get you one later.
Oh, I'm intending to steal one from the.
Yeah, that's what I mean, we can get you one later.
Yeah.
Because your deal we have to steal. Like, we've no proper...
Okay. So
Yes, I can bring it. But it's whether or not the GM will let me bring it.
that's a nice background. So the table side of things, everywhere that is not this gray rock is difficult terrain, meaning on foot you have your movement speed reduced to half, and any dodge attempts have a -20 penalty.
Cool.
That
Yeah, so will you
vehicles
allow
can
me to
move as normal.
Am I technically a vehicle?
Yes.
I wouldn't say so.
Alright. Well,
But
I know we're technically walkers.
quick question, GM. Will you allow me to bring a Baneblade in? It technically fits.
Technically, yes. How many degrees were on your spacecraft, your pilot? Like 7
9?
something? 9, yeah.
7 or 8? 7, 8, 9.
You could bring a Baneblade in here, yes.
I'm bringing the Baneblade in.
Okay.
10d10, anyone?
Sweet bejeebus.
He's like, yeah, you bring your battle suit and bring my Baneblade.
I mean, well, at least we have agility on our side with the battle suits.
I've got armor. Who needs agility when you've got 40 armor in front of you?
When you can take everything to the face.
Yeah.
Just like, anyway.
Sorry, I just want to drive this thing for a change. I've never had the opportunity, and if I can fit it into here, I'm fitting it into here.
Ooh, is that the boss over there?
It is,
Le-
yes. Is the loudest, biggest, meanest oak.
Because
I'm calling dibs.
if your character's dick measuring ways, what do you call it, battle suits, I'm dick measuring with my tank. Like,
I mean, I'm not dick measuring. I'm kind of. This is all I have.
yeah, but you know what I mean? It's like, in character wise, I'm saying it's like, oh yes, I'm in this big thing.
Plus,
I'm
I
coming
actually
in
want to show that. Plus, I want to show that I'm actually useful
Yeah.
with battle suits.
Oh yeah, no, go for it, have fun. But my character's like, he views what you're doing as a dick measuring contest. So it's like, yes, I'm in my battle suit.
Made it.
Yes.
Oh no, they're bee snackers. They like to punch big things, e.g. Baneblades.
I can imagine it's like you guys are landed, cleared the landing hole, and then I land in with a super heavy load with a Baneblade, pop my head out the tank and go, hi.
Like, a macro battery shot just blows up a huge hole in the rock.
Yeah.
Suddenly a lance strike takes out the Baneblade.
You're too close for the rock's batteries to fire. So
Part of me is tempted to order the broadsides to ride atop the Baneblade.
which book has
Get off
the
my
Baneblade?
fucking lawn!
Yet.
I won't be using the Baneblade all the time, don't worry.
Mounted combat.
This
What
thing
is
has a
the
volcano
damage
cannon.
of? Heavy rail rifle, 300 meters, single shot, 4d10 plus 8, 12 pen. Felling, proven 3 tearing. Quite scary, actually.
What?
The heavy rail rifle, which I would assume that the broadsides are equipped.
Yeah.
Well, you've got the hell. Oh, fuck. I'm definitely gonna need to upscale. Oh,
I've already got 2 of them, and then they're for murdering armor.
yeah, but it's like, oh.
Volcano cannon.
10d10.
Along with, I would assume, the missiles.
Me? No, my Baneblade doesn't have the.
No, I'm on about what the broadside have on the models.
I'm just pulling up the stat block because
Is it in a book or is it homebrew thing?
It's in the Only War, but it's also in Legend of the Expanse. I believe you have Legend of the Expanse.
I believe I do, yeah.
I think it's also in one of the Splat books as well. Because it shows up everywhere, but it's like you can't attach this to a chimera, so why is it in the books? I think it's in Into the Storm, I believe. I could be wrong though.
Oh, that's nice to know. Everywhere is in short range for the broadsides.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think technically, if I turn that turret around, they're at point blank range of those orcs, but we're all dead. Legend of the
You motherfucker.
Yeah, Legend of the Expanse. Because it's like the turret alone has like 6 sponsons on it, or like 3 sponsons, 4 sponsons on it. Uh, 127, I'm just pulling it out for you. 127, boom.
Silly orcs. Ships are for civilized people.
There it is. Turret mounted, Baneblade cannon with mounted autocannon. Okay.
Anything hulking or below that suffers a single point of damage is instantly obliterated.
Oh, good job! All my dudes are enormous.
Yeah. Like size 5 or below is just like, nope, so basically orc.
You sure that's not a bit overkill for now?
Facing orcs now. Felling, man, you know, it's like 10d10 plus 20, pen 20, blast
You don't
8.
need
felling
selling
two.
at that point, surely.
Yeah. 3,000 meters.
Hmm.
I'd never get the chance to use this.
I'm calling dibs on the boss.
Yeah, you can have dibs if you can reach them. But yeah, no, you can have them. I'm just going to be taking out the mecha boys and stuff like that with this thing.
I'm now going to be ordering my broadsides to target heavy weapons teams and any vehicles they bring out.
Oh, that's bad.
What?
I just wanted to make things more orky, but my assets are a mess.
It's all good.
Sorry for bringing overkill here, Para.
No. That's not what
It just means Para gets to play with Squigoth. Oh no, walls!
You want me to just roll this roll 20 because it has that many fucking dice to it?
Whatever suits you best.
Yeah, no, I'm more like ask what suits you best.
It's the same for me. Whatever is faster is better for me.
Yeah, that'll be roll 20 then.
Okay.
20, 10 plus 20. Pen 20.
Dice.
Oh, this I've never actually fired this in game. Like, not even in Only War games or anything like that. Because GM's freak when you.
Turns out you still don't.
Last bit. But no, Spada's the only GM that I've known that allows me to bust out something like this.
Other GMs are all weak.
Yeah, the pussies.
Let's roll for initiative.
Woo!
Oh, that's nice.
Do I have lightning reflexes? This is important. Sadly, no.
I'm just gonna fate point it, get a 10, and then just be 20.
I got a 13.
I'm sitting at the top of 20. 13's my lowest possible roll.
Oh yeah, you've got lightning reflexes, don't you?
Yeah.
That's double your agility bonus, I believe.
Yep.
Ooh.
But I
Yeah,
also, but I have unnatural. I have an unnatural agility 1 due to my power armor.
I need to acquire lightning reflexes at some point
Oh, it's fucking excellent.
because my highest then will be 22.
But I also have like unnatural ballistics going on as well.
Does that mean you score an extra?
It's an extra degree of success per every 2. It's just plus 2 degrees of success per every.
All right, no, I just couldn't.
For every degree, every second degree of success, 2 degrees of success.
Were you just throwing that out at random there?
I don't actually know. We just typically do 2.
They have to be inside the black area of the map.
Cool.
I assume the infantry is inside the Chimera. The 300. Yeah, the household guard are inside the Chimera.
Household guard are always.
And
Foot.
these guys are on foot.
I haven't mechanized the household guard up yet. I'm going to be putting those guys in mechanized cavalry.
Okay.
Getting them horses.
Mm,
And my masters are sitting in the tank with me.
Nay.
I'm just clapping one right now, scratching him in the ear, going "Yidvay, Yidvay."
Well, I'm hoping I'm able to impress the fancy rogue trader.
It depends. Are you impressed?
It's just a big tank. I've seen plenty of them.
Yeah. But will you be? Would your character be impressed as soon as I fucking fire it all through the ship?
inside the Baneblade.
See
What
if-
was your initiative, Leonidas?
20 because I spent a fate point.
Okay. In the
Sorry, 23.
Baneblade.
The Bane Blade.
What was yours?
13.
Fell 13. All right. For the Chimera gets a 4.
So they're rolled in that one.
No, because they are in a vehicle, they get only the D10 without their agility.
I'll put you over there so you can back up.
The suits will play after Thel Vadam. And,
Okay.
the Baneblade is in Leonidas. Leonidas, you are first.
I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna rotate the tank to signify where I'm pointing the turret,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just gonna go. Zzz.
Oh no, the dogs!
Yeah, I'm assuming this isn't to scale.
Why would you assume that? The guardsmen are. It is a bit bigger than it should. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Is like blast 8, so I have to do.
I mean, if the Bane Blade's that size, I could maybe take it.
That would kill my own men. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go. Zzz,
Kaboom!
boom.
Which gun?
I'm naval. The main one.
The what?
The
The big gun.
The Bane Blade Cannon, Demolisher Cannon. I think it's the Demolisher Cannon. 4d10s plus 20,
It's the
penetration
volcano.
10.
I rolled the volcano for this one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 10d10 plus 20.
Isn't the volcano anti-armor?
It's anti everything.
What even has a volcano cannon on it?
Yeah,
Shadow
Legends.
sword? I think.
Because it's. So it's. What did you say there, Bacon?
Shadow sword, I think.
Shadow Sword or Bane Blades can also have them.
Yeah.
It's because it's a Titan class whip. It's a Titan class vehicle. Anything that's enormous or larger can fit it. Which technically you can have it on a Chimera, rolls as raw, but that's just stupid. But yeah, I'm just gonna fire it
Okay.
right here.
Roll the dice.
So I will roll.
We're using inches.
Attack. Yeah, I'm firing way so it doesn't fucking inches.
Yes.
That's centimeters. Inch. Boom, so blast 8. So I'm just trying to maximize the blast. Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking fire it right there. It's fucking gonna, pretty much wipe out everything here.
Mm-hmm.
At short range, so
They will attempt to dodge.
blast 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
If they
That's-
can move outside its area, they can dodge it.
So I'm aiming right here. The blast 8 is here.
Gets this one. Yeah, gets all of these.
Hmm.
The
I
ones who
think
can.
only that. I think only that one, and technically this one can get out. The rest I don't think can.
Why?
Because it's blast 8.
Yeah, these three are cooked.
Yeah.
These guys could probably dodge. This does. These are cooked.
They are rather buggered.
This one doesn't.
Just so you know, I did 58 damage.
Hmm. And where was the Bane Blade last week, you fucker?
Couldn't get it done in time. This is I know we're fighting a massive campaign, so I'm bringing the Bane Blood.
No, I know. I know. I'm taking the piss. Sorry.
Oh no! If I knew that fucking thing was down there, I would have brought it.
All you do is nuked it from orbit immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cannon fires, and with a loud thundering explosion.
And they're just gonna fire their storm bolters and everything off with the crew. Just fucking suppressive fire the whole lot.
Mm-hmm. A bunch of
It's just-
orcs are made mush.
Splooge.
But yeah, they're happy. Big Decker.
Big Decker.
They're not going to expect the tower to get into melee with them. I know that much.
You're gonna, your character's gonna get a little message from mine going, mine's is bigger.
I do not care. My sword is bigger. Mine requires 2 hands to wield.
Mine requires. I can't actually come back for that one. Okay.
I win, fucker.
That's actually a good one because I have a sword, but I only require the one hand. But I know how to use it.
So do I. I know how to use mine. I've never had a complaint when wielding my sword for the ladies.
Yeah, because you killed him afterwards because you require 2 hands.
No. They always had a satisfied look on them. I can say that much.
Yeah, because they're dead.
Shush you.
You
What
walked
are,
into that. You walked into that one.
I know. Who's next?
yeah, what autocannon shots? What is it?
Oh, the old cannons are. Auto cannons. I don't have that written down, but I think it's like 3d10.
Autocannons. Hydra autocannon 3d10 plus 8. Penetration 6.
Full all, so I think it's like 3.
It's 6.
Just
Rate of
6.
fire 6.
So yeah. I'll just do I've got the dice here.
Yeah, there is a bunch.
Heidi.
That's 4, 5, 6. That's 4 degrees of success for nat 2.
Mm-hmm.
And they will probably just.
Roll damage. None of them dodged.
Yeah.
Sad.
Just like
Bit sad.
that one. You said the damage was how much?
3d10 plus 8.
1, 2, 3. That's 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 8. That's 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 28.
Penetration
Yeah, no.
6.
That's the first hit, and that will be on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a Righteous Fury. Just
Right.
confirming it was. Too many dice.
No, it's not enough dice. There needs to be more.
That's confirmed. So that's 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 27. That's Righteous Fury. So that's 37. 37, 39, 40, 41, 42 damage. that guy.
Penetration 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's dead.
He is dead.
And then the last hit will be at this guy. Oh, well, no, it'll be miss. Yeah, it'll be miss. Because it goes
Okay.
hit, miss, hit. Yeah, you move it 1.5 meters, and that guy's more than 1.5 meters away, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it'll be an auto miss, but hey.
Fel Van Dam.
Yeah,
It is your turn.
I am going to charge this poor bastard.
Mm-hmm.
3 corner. How about you, Vile Greenskin? Because I have lightning and lightning and swift attack, I get 2 attacks on the charge, correct?
Yes.
Cool. First attack is a hit. Does he dodge? Or we can't parry because I'm. Is he hulking or is he normal size?
He is hulking and fails to dodge.
Cool. And my second swing is a hit as well.
Okay, roll damage.
So first damage. 9 plus. That is 33 points of damage with 12 pen and felling 2.
That is enough to kill it.
I think
Cool.
we're too overpowered.
Says the guy in the Bane Blade.
Yeah.
Just you. I'm then going to
At least I didn't
order.
fire. At least I didn't fire everything.
I'm then going to order my crisis, my broadsides to target high priority targets like individuals, like weird boys, enemy armor, or just individuals with heavy weapons.
Mm-hmm. Power claws.
Yeah.
Tank buster hammers.
Yeah,
Stuff like that.
yeah.
Okay. I can't say there are many of those. You can consider these guys to be wielding rocket launchers.
Rocket launchers.
Rocket launcher, straight for your
Cool.
face, blue tail creature.
Cool. Broadsides target the rocket launchers.
Okay. Roll ballistics.
I just using my ballistics then, or
Mm. Tau.
I actually know what the battlesuit pilot stuff would be.
Commander. Broadside battle suits, ballistic. 39 base.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's bad.
Hits regardless.
Okay.
There's only one shot.
Roll damage.
I can't math.
Pinto mount. One heavy stabber or storm bolter.
Is it plus 8? 33 points of damage with felling and yeah. Is he dead?
Splat.
Cool. The other one's gonna do the exact same. That is a miss. 48.
Unlucky.
Actually, no. Hulking is plus 10 to hit, isn't it?
It is.
Hulking, I think it's plus 10.
Yeah, the orcs are hulking. So that's actually a hit. Does he dodge?
Does with a natural one.
Motherfucker. Cool. I'm just gonna then order my crisis suits up to support the guardsmen.
Oh, they get plus 50 to hit, Winnie.
They don't get a bonus to hit me because of my size because I sneaky bastard. Because I've got veteran battlesuit pilot, I believe it is.
Yeah, it's a talent.
Yeah. But
Stupid gate, miss me.
that's because of the wall in the way.
True. So the boys will charge your troops.
How dare you, sir?
They come here. These guys will charge here. This guy will move and shoot.
Shoot at me.
Mm-hmm. This guy will shoot.
11. They have 11 AP. At the very least. I don't know what the toughness
Okay.
is. I don't know what the toughness of an elite soldier is at. 40 or 50.
One of these orcs takes out 2 guardsmen. The other one completely fails. This guy's moved here. Now these two will attempt to clobber Thail Van Dam.
We can't be having any of that now, can we?
First is a hit.
Cool. I'm gonna parry. No, I parried.
All right. Second one is a hit.
Cool. Parry. I parried.
Very nice.
You don't have counter attack.
I do not, unfortunately. That's something I need to get.
Bruh.
This guy will shoot with the -20, will make very loud noises, and will have a satisfied smile on his face.
Haha.
These guys will shoot at the Baneblade, and they completely miss.
How did they miss the Baneblade? It's a +50 to hit.
Well, yeah, one of them would hit something, but the other one did miss everything.
Oh, how? The nat 100?
Yeah, 90 plus.
No, +50 to hit.
Yeah, if you roll over 90, it's a fail regardless.
Oh.
How much armor does a Baneblade have?
45 at the front.
Yeah, no way. Even with a bunch of Zealous Hatreds. These also will take a turn. This guy makes it on the other side.
Yeah.
This guy will fall down there. This is all ruined. He will come up here. These guys.
Well, I'm waiting on the volcano to fire up, recharge, because it takes a turn for it to recharge.
See. Let's see what a rocket launcher does to the front armor of the Baneblade. If I remember correctly, that is a Zealous Hatred. Have a 28 so far. 31. Does it have any penetration though? Rotator. Which book has the orcs Into the Storm?
Yes, Into the Storm.
Yeah.
I think the core rulebook also has some. I think it might
I-
just be the shooter and stuff like that though.
Load your damnable PDF.
Yeah, the PDFs are horrible.
Especially when you put, especially when you use them in fucking Chrome.
Yeah.
That's what I use Internet Explorer.
That's what I'm doing as well. Rocket launcher. Single shot, 3d10 plus 5, 6 pen. Inaccurate and unreliable.
No. No, boom.
The rocket launcher. So I remember it being something like 4d10s.
3d10. I'm looking at it right now. 3d10 plus 5.
Rocket. Yeah,
six
yeah,
pen.
you're right. You're right. So that is 30 damage, penetration 6. That is not enough to wound the Baneblade. Barely though.
Ping. Yeah. Like, oh.
Yeah,
There's nothing
rockets slam on its frontal armor. Boom, boom, boom. The first time this Baneblade has seen actual combat. And it still remains stalwart. The orc Nob, the boss, will make a might makes right and will make a number up to his fellowship, up to his strength. Actually, orcs make another attack as a reaction.
How dare you?
These guys will shoot. Oh, there's also one guy here. Misses and will hit again. Misses again with the same number. These guys will fire their guns at this battle suit. They hit. Zealous hatred. That is 25 damage with penetration 1. 26 to the broadside.
I know broadside armor is 15. 26 to 15. 11 damage gets through. I think he's still alive and kicking.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like I think they've got like 30 integrity.
The melee one missed. One of these still has his reactions, and you can attempt to. Well, you've already taken your turn, and you've already parried.
I've got another parry. I've got Wall of Steel.
Then go again.
I love that talent.
The answer is no, none of that. Stop it.
All right.
I love the fact. I love the fact I've got the talent that I can just use my pilot skill for parrying and dodging.
Yeah. Well, just for measure, if you hadn't dodged, it would be 20 damage with no penetration.
Cool. I would have just eaten that. Nothing.
Yeah. I would have eaten that as well.
Okay. Baneblade.
Well, the volcano's recharging, so I'm just going to use the auto cannon.
Okay.
Charges every turn I like. So that's. So I'm just seeing them right there. I'm just gonna fire at these guys right here. Attack him. Attack. It's plus 2.
Plus 10.
I thought full auto was plus 20.
Yeah.
Full auto is plus 20, yes. The hulking size gives plus
yeah.
plus 10.
Plus 30. Plus 50. It's 4, 5, 6. That's all 6 hits. To this fucker.
Okay. They have already used the reaction to fire and attack again, so roll damage.
Boom. So the 23 pen 6. 23 pen 6. I think the old cannon's pen 6, isn't it?
Let me make sure.
Yes, I do have Combat Master. At least that's...
Hydra Cannon's penetration 6, yes.
23 pen 6, 23 pen 6, 28 pen 6.
28 is enough to kill it.
Okay, then it shifts over to this guy.
Yeah.
21 pen 6.
That is not enough to kill it.
Wait, oh, I got 6 hits here. The next one's a Righteous Fury.
Yeah, it's gonna kill it.
He's dead, Jim.
Aww.
Bits of orc fungus fly all over.
I protected your fucking...
Let's do him.
Yeah, the storm bolters and the pintle mounts and all of that are just gonna aim down in this guy. You wanna roll it? Like 10 attacks on him, or do you just wanna kill him?
Yeah.
This guy right here.
The orc is turned to mush. There is.
So that's like 10. And I also have front mounted las cannons.
Yeah.
You want me to fire 2 at him?
Yeah, make ballistics for your las cannons.
You still have to hit you, fucker.
Yeah. Attack. Boom, so that's 4, 5, 6 degrees of success, but it's only matter because it's 1.
Mm-hmm.
Straight there.
It might
Think-
matter to the damage.
I think it's 5d10. Plus 10.
Vanquisher, no. I can't find the last cannons on the sheet
I
here.
think it's in core. I think it's in the core. I don't have my core rulebook pulled up. I've got Legends of the Expanse pulled up though, but it doesn't have that in it.
Yeah, well, it doesn't have the fucking glass cannons in here. What's the fucking problem?
You've just got laser pointers equipped on the Baneblade instead.
5d10 plus 10.
So I was right.
Yeah. That's the average, that's the baseline las cannon for vehicles.
5d10 plus 10, like pen 10, I think, but damage. 1 hit. That's a 35 damage, pen 10. That's the first one. On this guy.
Yeah. It's dead.
Okay, and the second one, I'll fire at this guy.
Roll damage. Roll the ballistics, and if it hits,
Yes. 50.
man portable.
That's 6 degrees of success.
Okay.
That's 28 pen 10. And
Twen-
this guy.
Pen 10 is enough.
No.
That does it.
Yeah, it's very rare I'm going to bring this thing out.
Thel Van Dam.
Selvadam. Cool. I'm gonna lightning attack the poor bastards in front of me.
Alright.
So first attack is a hit.
Roll damage.
Does he dodge?
He cannot.
Okay, so damage is 34, sorry. Pen 12, failing 2, etc.
That kills it.
Second attack on the poor bastard in front of me is a hit.
Bunch of degrees of success.
Many degrees.
Roll damage.
That is 12. 36 damage, 12 pen, felling 2.
Cut to pieces. Even if you cut it in half, you see the green skin still struggling. But with the force of your blade, you tear it up. You chop it good.
Cool. And because I have 2-weapon fighting, I'm going to fire on the bastard.
Alright.
My plasma weapon is on full auto.
Mm-hmm.
That is 3. 5 degrees of success. That's 4 hits.
Right, the orcs are loving this.
Okay, roll damage.
Uh,
They're fascinated. They're
Okay.
thrilled. More toe. More blue ones.
10.
With the omies.
8. That's 18 plus with 10 pen 10 for the first shot.
Mm-hmm. That is not enough to kill it.
Second hit is 21 damage with pen 10.
That is enough.
Cool. He's dead, Jim.
The orc is slain. Falls from these vines it was hanging on to.
Yes.
Um,
Gonna order my battle suits again to fire on anyone with rocket launchers.
mhm.
So, first one is a hit. Do they dodge?
Fails to dodge.
Cool.
Oh my god. Are we doing combined arm warfare here?
You've invented tactics.
Well, we've just taken we've just taken a doctrine from ancient Earth country called USA of overwhelming firepower.
Plus 8. First shot is 33 damage with 12 pen and felling.
Kills it.
Cool. And the second one will be firing on another rocket left. That is a hit.
That is a dodge.
Oh, okay.
Stupid git.
Come
Come forward straight.
Come face me, vile Xenos. Face
Okay.
me, glorious one-on-one.
Now it is the orc's turn.
See if we were facing like cultists or humans, see the amount that we just fucking massacred them in one turn, that would be causing willpower checks. But this is orcs. They're loving it.
They are very bad. The Wastelanders hold the line against the orcs. And they score a hit back. Well, it's not enough damage, but anyway. Yeah.
That's fine. Don't worry. The 300 will get a chimera down on them.
Us.
But there's something in their way, so they can't fire their gun.
Oh, hello, Mr. Orc.
This guy will charge. Is a successful hit.
Well, we can't be having any of that. No, none of that.
Alright. These guys will run. This guy can only move up to here. These are dead. This guy will fire at...
Me?
here.
A friend.
Misses
Yeah,
everything.
I didn't mean to move your Beyblade there, sorry.
Put my Beyblade back. Put it
Yeah,
back.
no, I'm sorry, I accidentally clicked on
It's
it.
not- You have no right to touch a prestigious weapon. Ah!
That... This guy will
Gonna touch
run here. And rocket launchers fire at the main blade. First one hits, second one also hits.
Point events is no.
That is 19, 13, no, 23, sorry, with a 31 penetration something.
Penetration 6, I ignore it. Because you said you're hitting the front.
Yeah, it's on the front.
Yeah.
Penetration 6. And it is plus 5 to the damage, so... plus 5 to that.
For what? The damage?
Yeah.
For total damage to...
Yeah, I'm getting righteous furies with those.
Yeah, I'm
As
like...
long as
what-
It was
As long as
20,
the pirate-
23 plus the 8. It was 31. Plus 5, 35. Penetration 6. So, like,
ignore it.
it's a total of 42.
Yeah, the armor's 45.
Okay.
I ignore it.
And the damage
Let
of the
Para kill
second
your Beyblade,
one.
you bastard.
Dude, it has like fucking all integrity 120.
Jesus.
32 penetration 6 still does no damage to the frontal armor. And the boss will make another might makes right check, which is a fail. It's a
gonna call him a bitch.
fail.
Yeah, because we're chipping away as well. He's...
Baneblade.
Oh, it's Baneblade. So I'm... this thing's a little bit tricky. So I'm going to order the driver to, kinda target so I don't run over the men.
Mm-hmm.
Move it, just stop, move, and then angle itself again a bit and go and just drive forward. Running over the guy. The orc.
Rumble.
Just running over the orc. Has a tactical speed of 25, so it'll end up.
Beat, motherfucker.
You need to get rid of this because it's.
Yeah, I'll put it where it needs to be. Give me 1 minute. 1 second. Whoa.
Oh god, it's flying.
Oh my god! The mechanics have strapped the wings to it. I take it back. I love yous.
There you go.
I bet you the Baneblade's machine spirit's gonna love this. And then I was just gonna reverse with my remaining 3 and crush these guys.
Okay, make a pilot navigate. What's the thing? Pilot vehicle.
Pilot, personal.
Not personal.
Pilot vehicle ground, I think it's called in this one. Which it'll be like 60, 70, 82, 92. That's
Vehicle speeds, maneuvering, facings.
I don't think it's like a minus 20.
Where are the fucking rules for vehicle combat?
I don't think there's any vehicles on in the core book. But I think it's like you assign a challenging rating based on your gut, and then I just do pilot drive. It's only where it's drive, but I think it's like pilot ground for Rogue Trader.
It would be pilot, yeah.
Because pilot personal.
Pilot personal is for shit like battle suits.
Yeah. Navigate ground or something, but
I can just do pilot.
Vehicles. If Florid tactical maneuvering RAM. Challenging 0 operate test. Operate ground, I think.
Operate ground. Okay.
No. The vehicle hits its target, doing damage equal to its AP on the vehicles facing that hit plus 1d10. If the vehicle moved twice its tactical speed, it gains an extra 1d10 for every 10 additional meters it moved.
But it's enormous.
It also takes damage. This can be dodged. It cannot be parried. Force fields can protect the wearer from any damage caused, but they still can be pushed back by the attack. Okay. So yeah, what's your role?
Let me roll it, because I rolled the wrong one to begin with. Plus 0 is 2 degrees of success. So that's what?
That is a hit. So you deal damage equal to the vehicle's armor points on that facing. So your rear armor.
Rear armor. combat switch. That is 30
Mm-hmm.
damage.
You didn't move too far, so you don't get plus 1d10. And because the guardsman had wounded this orc, it dies.
What about this guy?
This
Okay.
this guy survives the damage.
I'm just gonna get like the sponson and like the pintle mounts on top of here just to fucking zone that guy down. Basically, my
Okay.
storm bolters and stuff like that.
Roll ballistics with minus 20.
Okay, so one's a twin linked.
Mm-hmm.
Just let me find it. Twin linked heavy bolter 2d10 attack. It is heavy bolters 4, so I think twin link's 8. Or is it still 4, but it's like twice the amount?
Storm Boulder is twice the amount. Twin Linked gives plus 10, and if you score like 4 degrees of success or more, you get 1 additional hit.
So I'm just gonna roll the standard storm bolter and so that's what I have. Attack. It's plus 10 to hit, 70, 18, 90, below 90.
Twin Linked is 20% bonus to hit.
So it's 122.
And if you roll more than 2 degrees of success, it's 1 additional hit.
That's 30. That's 5 degrees of success. Maxes out at 4.
That
So that's 8 hits.
that is enough to kill it.
Yeah. And las cannon. These two las cannons here,
Okay.
which I think is point blank.
Yeah.
Las cannon. Attack, point blank, which is plus 20.
Plus 30. Point blank is plus 30.
30, that's plus 40. That's 2 degrees of success.
The orc dodges.
Oh, that's nice. Gonna do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 40. So I'm going as fast as I can, Bacon.
It's all good. You got minigun.
6
It's probably-
degrees of success.
I will
That's
admit,
the
it's part,
mark.
I will admit, part of the reason why I'm skipping the standard battle suits.
Yeah. Same arc. You want me to roll the damage?
5d10 plus 10. No. No need to.
41 damage, pen 10.
He's
Just swinging.
fucking dead.
And cause it's recharged, I see. I'm just gonna see if I can. He's lucky I don't see him, but I do see him. I'm just gonna fire it directly at him.
Okay.
He's like, what? Volcano cannon attack, which you not even bother rolling the attack because it's just gonna hit, even if I miss.
Fuck that one guy in particular.
Part of the rock is blown up.
And then the auto
Debris
cannon,
flying everywhere.
and then the auto cannon to the war boss.
You
Okay.
fucker, he's mine.
You haven't gone to him,
I called dibs.
which is plus 30. That's 2, 3, that's 4 degrees of success to the war boss.
Roll damage.
Auto cannon, that is ridiculous. That's 10 damage for the first one, pen 10. Or Righteous Fury for the second one. I will to confirm. It's 104, so long as I don't roll on that 100. Yeah, that's confirmed.
Okay. Add the damage.
So I'll just roll a d10. 1d10. I'm just doing this as quickly as I can. 1d10. That's 1 damage on the Righteous Fury. That's pathetic. 23 pen 10. No, pen 6, I mean.
23 pen 6.
And 22 pen 6.
Doesn't take any damage.
Oh shit. But hey, he's like, oh.
Yeah. Oh, you mean? That's no noise. Come here. I'll explain you to you how it is. Fell Van
Yeah.
Dam.
Go. I'm just gonna ignore this dude and just charge this poor fucker.
Mm-hmm. Misses
And
his
go
opportunity attack.
Does he hit?
He didn't. He missed.
In which case then, Le Stab indeed.
Because I know my power sword's going to do that.
Does not dodge.
Does he believe he can take it? 9 plus 6 plus 24. 39 damage, 12 pen, felling 2.
That is enough.
Cool. Is he in range melee weapon?
I'd say no.
Alright. I'm just gonna look at him, call him a bitch. I'm also gonna call the war boss a bitch because his boys are getting their ass handed to them by a towel.
Mm-hmm.
Leonidas pops his head out of the thing and go, puts his head back in. Like, this is not fair.
You know what? I'm gonna order my broadsides to open fire on the war boss because I don't want.
You're gonna have to wait a turn. You're gonna have to wait a turn before it's recharged.
I was gonna say. So first shot,
Okay.
is a hit because he's hulking.
He
Does
does
he
not.
dodge?
He does not.
Ooh.
I never get boss kills.
Right. Because I can't math well. 17 plus 4 plus 5. Plus 8. 34 points of damage. 12 pen. With felling 2. The first shot.
All right.
Sometimes he just one tapped the boss.
I don't know. Is he still kicking?
He is still alive. Yes.
Cool. A second one. This one's going to be doing a. That's a hit.
All right.
Does he?
Does not dodge.
Cool. 10 plus 6, 8. Checking. 24 with 12 pen and felling 2.
24. How much the penetration?
12.
12.
Is he dead yet?
Nope.
In which case, then they're both going to fire their smart missiles on full auto.
Okay.
To that poor bastard. First one, me, is a miss. Second one is just one hit, sadly.
Understandable.
is near great. 14 plus. 14 plus. 18 in full with full pen.
No
Not
damage taken.
Alright.
I was about to say if 23 and 22 did nothing, not doing nothing.
Alright, I'm gonna. There's crisis here and fire its fusion blasters into him.
Mm-hmm.
Fusion blaster. Fusion blaster. It's a single shot. First shot is a hit just.
Roll damage.
What's the damage do?
We'll call this tactic the Laconia tactic. Brings a Baneblade to a boning action.
18 plus
That's Righteous Fury.
8. Oh yeah, I need to confirm, don't
Yeah.
I? Confirm.
Roll 1d10. Okay. That's 20 damage from the dice plus from the weapon.
28 in total with pen. 12 pen.
Okay, 12 pen is enough. The orc is dead.
Cool. This one is gonna pop out of here and open fire own fusion blasters.
Mm-hmm.
So first shot is a miss. Second shot is a hit. Uh, nine.
I think I should upgrade this tank. This Baneblade. Give it
Yeah, it's
plasma
not strong
instead.
enough, right?
It
That's
needs
23,
plasma.
23 points of damage with 12 pen.
Yeah, that kills it.
You know
Cool.
what it needs? Radium.
That's good. And that's me, I think.
All right. This guy
the
will
admin
charge
will turn it up?
you. This guy will run here. This guy will shoot. There's still one rocket launcher.
At whom?
From me?
Always at the Baneblade. One hit. No Righteous Fury this time. 12. That's 18 plus 5. Yeah, it's not enough to do any damage.
I don't think if you're Righteous Fury, you're unlikely to do anything.
Yeah. This guy will shoot at the guardsman. Will take out 2. This guy cannot do much. He is charging Thelvan Dam. Misses.
A friend!
Warboss, might makes right. Fails again.
Because
Very good.
does that get harder for him every time?
I'm
It
rolling horribly, bro. The guardsman will
What's his
shoot at the orc up here. They
Okay,
get
pass.
it. And they kill it.
Oh well.
Aim it! Snipe it! Kill it!
Shat it.
Do I have did they all of them bring like the long lasers that they've got like 750 of them attached to their
Yeah.
Boys, set up the saber platforms.
Baneblade.
The driver's just gonna drive forward.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You can go through all these obstacles.
yeah, it's just fucking. Wait, you saying I can't or can?
You can.
Yeah, it's just 25. So yeah, roughly there. I'm just gonna. Right, you're dead. You're dead. Just gonna go. I can be a dick and take the war boss's head.
You whore.
Hey, I never get. My character's never once killed a boss.
You don't deserve it.
What are you doing?
See for that? Taking out the boss.
Ah, you slut.
Which gun is
So-
firing first?
Well, I'll leave the special event to last. So it'll be the las cannons.
Mm-hmm.
Loot attack. That's plus 30 mod. Boom.
Oh, shit,
That's
time
4
down.
degrees of success.
Okay, roll damage.
And well, 6 degrees of success, but it doesn't matter with a single hit. That's 40 damage. Pen 10.
40 pen 10. Yeah, that is enough.
Holy fuck, that's almost max. Like 73398.
I'll get you for that, you mean? And then the last shot. Straight to the war boss's face. Splat.
Oh, seeing that, I'm just gonna point the volcano cannon straight to this guy. I think he's dead.
Just a just a bit.
And then I'm just gonna unload the rest of the stuff on this guy.
Yeah.
There's no point in rolling it.
No. All the orcs are slain. The men will plant explosives with an intelligence check. They do very well. I rolled a 5.
Take
And-
my time and leave.
Yes, they will give the signal for evacuation.
Scratch my master's scratch Bobby's ear. I go, we killed a worm. We killed a buzz finally.
I think Thel did quite well for his first outing.
Yeah, he did.
I am happy with how he's been built.
Mm-hmm. And once all the personnel has been evacuated from the rock, and orcs swarm in from all sides with bloodlust, ready to crush anything and anyone in their path,
Gentlemen, hold the line.
the signal is given for the detonation to begin.
See as we're loading up and I see the orcs charging, can I just fire the cannon just one last time?
Yeah, it's what triggers the explosion. The chain
Yeah.
reaction.
So the Wrath of Macedon's kill counter goes up to 9999999.
It just takes over to 1.
Yeah. just
That still
one.
only counts as 1.
I'm like, no. The machine spirit counted 20 million orcs on that. It resetted the kill counter to 1.
That was my kill, you fucker.
You didn't get to it fast enough.
There was too much space.
Sounds like a you problem.
I'll stab you good.
Now
I'm an
it's
Beyblade.
the second phase of the battle, where with the main boss gone of this big rock, the void ships can come in and wreak even more havoc among the orc lines. And for that, we will be seeing you on our next session, everyone.
Yay.
I can't believe I finally got to use a Beyblade. I'm
You're not allowed
happy.
to have it anymore.
No. Then you're not allowed to have your battle suits.
I'm dismantling it to improve the battle suits. Fuck off.
No.
There's enough orcs for everyone, don't worry.
Yeah. Nah, it's just the first. It's like if he gets to put in his battle suits, I'm bringing my Beyblade.
I'm fairly sure Baneblade is on a different.
Sorry.
Fairly sure Baneblade is on a different level than a battle suit.
Technically, no.
Look at the point cost in the tabletop.
They're
Yeah.
roughly the same.
No, they're fucking not.
Baneblade can be
And-
half your army, I think.
Yeah, and there's like 3 battle sets, I think, to one Baneblade. But it's one of these cases where when you look at the lore, not so much the tabletop, like Baneblades are only used at certain times, and Crisis suits are also used at very specific times and not mass fielded.
Well, that.